Guys, welcome back to my YouTube series. It is Enrong here. We're back for episode 54. I believe it's 54. Round 5 of the 2001 Championship at the Spanish Grand Prix here at Circuit Barcelona. Don't know why I'm putting in random pronunciations every so often now. I think it's just because I'm slightly tired recording these episodes, but life is fun. Right, so as you can see, let's get straight into the news. McLaren have signed Red Bull. So, not Red Bull McLaren. Imagine if that was a thing in real life. That'd be fantastic. We've signed Blondes, of course, to our sponsorship team, so we've done really well there. Schumacher takes race victory finally from Francis. Someone else has done it. Tuero has, of course, got another pole position, but he can't seem to finish races at the moment. McLaren have had a great race with both their drivers on the podium, so well done to Irvine there as well in third position. Frentzen has taken a big lead in the championship. We already know that, of course, we've seen that. That's just really big. And I don't know why this keeps popping up here about Moira and his freaking team orders, but yeah, it's just the way it is. Williams, both their guys in the top 6. So they're going to be happy with that as well, but they'll be looking for a little bit more performance from their guys. McLaren have signed Johnny Herbert. Not a great racer in this game. He's really old and his stats have declined quite a lot. Hakkinen has signed another deal with Sauber, and Prost have signed Emmanuel Collard. Fastest lap with Tuero again in the last race. So Tuero has had outright good pace, even though I'm pretty sure his stats are still pretty bad in this game, so I'm not really sure what's happening there. Ferrari have signed Lycra, and Williams have signed Autosport. And Benetton are on the verge of a major TD deal with Carl Gaydon, so that would be a good thing for them. Tom Walkinshaw, worst manager. Ron Dennis, best manager. We only made a loss that race of 30,000, so not too bad there. And sponsors are already complaining. Oh well, that's kind of just the way that goes. We got a works deal with Peugeot. Brilliant. 2-year works deal with them. And yeah, just overall brilliant stuff. In terms of all that, so I'm like, guys, this has been a fantastic start already to the season, I have to say. As you can see now, everyone is on almost 120% effort. This is really, really good so far. We're looking good. I just want to have a look at Tuero's skill because it's kind of interesting me. Right, sorry, intriguing me rather, to see where he is. His skill's quite high. I think skill seems to reflect better for qualifying for some reason, because Nakano is actually normally ahead of Moreira in qualifying, so maybe skill is more to do with qualifying and speed is to do with the race. That's what it seems like to me, because a driver with high skill normally does quite well in qualifying. But then again, Frentzen has got higher skill anyway, so he should be quicker, but no one ever said this game makes sense, so yeah. Team, let's have a look. So nothing there yet, that's fine. We have, however, got the works deal with Peugeot, 2-year deal, $10.8 million, and wow, we are looking savvy now. Let's put this other 5% onto Sarah Systems. We've actually almost got the PlayStation deal done and dusted, so we're going to take it down to 25%. We're going to put another 5% onto Sarah Systems. And finally, we're going to put 5% onto Zepter. Let me actually just check. Do we have even space for 3? We do, just. Okay, so these are going to be our 3 sponsors if we can get these guys in the door. So we're going to be done our sponsorship package pretty early this season, which isn't a bad thing. So yeah, you know, we have to say, guys, it's been a good start to our season. We've been really, really competitive, I would say, considering the outright pace of our car. And yeah, let's finish up now. On the chassis, of course, we have to hire a wind tunnel. For those of you who don't know, if you don't own your own wind tunnel, you have to actually hire a wind tunnel. It costs you 50k per race to hire it, and it's generally not as efficient as your own wind tunnel would be. We've made absolutely barely any progress there in the chassis, but that's fine. That always takes a good bit of time. And we have made progress on the power brakes, but unfortunately the FIA have decided to be absolute cucks and deny us that straight away. So yeah, guys, we're just going to do another bit of testing, because the testing seems to have made us a bit more competitive than I would normally say it is. So let's get the testing done. Obviously we didn't do it right because we didn't even get full setup points this race. Not normally a great thing to see, but that's just the way it is sometimes. So research has been wasted there, I would say, as well. So clearly I didn't put in enough mileage. I wonder what it was for this race. Was there a reason for it? 145 only. Testing was quite cheap. I probably should have done more in hindsight. Anyway, that's just the way that is, guys. Let's get these spares done and dusted now. We might look, because we're making a stable kind of financial position, we might look to maybe upgrade our facilities a little bit. And the reason why I might look to do that is because we can get into test rate, which should give us a bit more performance, and we can obviously hire more people for our staff as well. We'll see. We'll come back to that. Nakano has scored more of a point, so we're going to give him the extra points there, I would say, for the setup. I've been very happy with his performance this season. He's been the standout driver, I would say. So yeah, let's get in to Spain. Let's see where we are, and if we can get another double finish, fantastic. If not, even a singular finish, because we've been really competitive this season in terms of finishing, that'd be good too. Let's go. España. Let's get into it. A dry qualifying session here, of course, at Spain. So we expect to be 5th best, but you never know. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get into it straight away. Irvine and Schumacher are quicker than the Ferraris. Irvine is on pole from Schumacher, Tuero, Frentzen, Villeneuve and Rosset. And we are pretty close, I would say, now to the Benettons. So maybe on a track like this where it's just all bends, we're really competitive, clearly, because we're quite close to these guys. And honestly, if we can get that extra jump for the chassis next race going into Monaco, I would say we'd be right on them. Great race there, or great qualifying session there for us. A dry race, of course, doesn't present much in the way of opportunities for us. However, we should be able to maybe work and do something here. Let me know, guys. Is this a good strategy? A one-stopper in Spain? You would normally say no, because in Spain it's so difficult to be quick and manage your tires. But hey, look, I play this game because I enjoy it. And I do the real life strategies, because in real life F1 they only ever one stop, it seems. Let's get into it. Ooh. So Schumacher retires. So does Heinz-Harald Frentzen. So does Damon Hill. So Frentzen with an electronics issue. Schumacher with an engine failure, and Hill made a driver error. And that means we get another double points, or double finish, with a points finish for Moira on the one stop. So maybe the one stop clearly was the better way to go about it. Eddie Irvine wins from McLaren from Tuero. The two Williams finished 3rd and 4th, Rosset ahead of Villeneuve with Fisichella in 5th. So, I mean, another good result for us, really. And our two drivers are pretty well matched compared to, say, the Dines and the Barrichellos of the past, really. Although they were quite close in terms of races, I would say, in terms of results. But these guys seem to be close in terms of performance. So Irvine is now the closest challenger to Frentzen, who has his gap cut down by 3 points because he didn't finish. But in reality, it's kind of a Formula 1 and then a Formula 1.5 in terms of results, because Irvine's kind of leading the chasing pack, but they're still 20 plus points down on Frentzen. However, this does mean we go to 12 points. Benetton are on 21, 23 for Williams, 29 for McLaren, and Ferrari are on 42. So the gap does come down at the top once again. And yes, things are starting to look a little bit shaky, I would say, for Ferrari. Haven't had the best 2 races now. And McLaren's starting to sort out at least their race pace issues that they've had, and certainly their qualifying issues. And yeah, if McLaren can get Schumacher to finish more races, they will be right in this. So another interesting race, guys. As you can see at top right, we were 5.9 million, so we made a profit from somewhere of 400k. I'm not sure what it is in total. I wanted to check the funding before going into Monaco. We're currently 2nd on this. I'm pretty sure 32 million is almost double what we're getting this season. If we finish in this position right now, we are going to be extremely, extremely wealthy next season, because we won't have a loan next season, and we'll have the team deal, and we'll still have our pay drivers. And to be honest, if that's the case, I will be looking to get rid of one of the pay drivers going into 2003 and signing a proper talent, a Villeneuve, a Fisichella, a Frentzen, those kind of drivers. So we'll see. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Tuero again with another fastest lap, ahead of Irvine, and our guys were actually both outpacing. Well, who's missing from this list? Frentzen 130. I wonder did he have an issue early on, because I mean Nakano's in 6th for some reason, no idea how, and Moreira is in 8th, so we're already quicker than the Benettons on race pace. But yeah, guys, an interesting episode, very intriguing. I'm looking forward to Monaco because we're going to have hopefully our upgrade, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.